Now, before I started school, hmm, maybe it could be during the holidays because we get the whole summer off. We didn't call it summer then. I don't even know what it's called here. How many terms did we have per year? I think we have three terms per year. So I did the Guyana system and I did the American system because I did a year and a half high school over here. Even though I finished high school in Guyana, because going to college would cost money and you had to be in the country a year to get financial aid, among other reasons probably. So I learned how to make a fishing hook. The hook itself was sold at Aqua store or at Young Star store, and you would take twine and then tie the end of the hook. The twine will be like 4 to 8 feet long. Then you'll attach, say, like a wine bottle cork on it to be the float. Attach the other end of the string to your rod, and you'll catch a live earthworm and cut it, and thread it on the hook, and then go in the pond where the fish are, and you would sit there waiting, and when the cork starts bobbing up and down, you'll give it a light tug, and you'll catch the fish by the gills or something. So now I went to do that time or two on the number 12 dam going toward the cane fields. Oh yeah. So then there were two trenches there with a dam in between. So two times there was someone else there, but I didn't go and look at their face or anything. Didn't say anything. I would go on the other side and then do my fishing. Whether I caught anything or not, I don't know. Eventually, they made toward the line coca, under which I was when I was a kid, when my father took me on his back. Oh, then my mom was there. She would go mad looking for me, I guess. It's torture. Like what my wife did to me. They want to say I abandoned my children, right? I don't know who they're using their pimp as their pimp now. My mom used to call me a pimp. Didn't even know what a pimp is. You wouldn't say a pimp unless you're in that business, right? That's how I learned the word. Now we came here near the tree. We were in an apartment. Jivan comes over, let me and you and Ma go to our own apartment. He didn't go to his own apartment. Ma didn't go to her own apartment. There were always people, visitors here and there, right? Guyana got hard, difficult. No, they were here in America before us. Now, coming back to when I was a kid, um, when I knew where Uncle Harlow's house was, the postman came asking for Bizran. That was my name, but I didn't know. So I took him to Byron's store at the head of Harry Lau's Street. They had some biographic form or something. Now, maybe the forms were refused because of criminal activity in the States and deportation. Maybe it was his form. He would say, I was supposed to go to America a long time now, but since I'm doing good here, stays here. That's what he used to say. Now, I wonder how he did good by pimping all his nieces because we had people in the teaching system that had access to the children. Pamela should know that, right? Now, my friend Honeygubi's son Puran said, he saw my dad at Rosignol School. You should see my dad on the little girls. Now, Pamela was there at that time. Oh, so he went there to make Pamela look great, right? Is that what it is? So Pamela would do the act, and that way they catch more fishes. Is that how it is? Because I think Pam them came from Kitty, right? That's what I heard. I don't know. I can only say what I heard and what I think. Now it turns out that Pam, when I was a little kid, she looked just like Victoria, whom I saw in 2006, I think, right? And she was just as secretive. She came out, she was brooming, cleaning up. Then she went away and I didn't see her again. Now they had their own house, right? She said they had their own house. She forgot because before they came here, they were living at Ma's house, right? See? She lived so many places she forgot. True or not?